Problem statement. Given $6 and 1-day trading session. What will be the result? Friends, hello everyone! I set myself a challenging task today, and in this video I'll show you how I tackled it. You'll see the result at the end, how much I earned and how I withdrew this amount from the broker. It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Let's start it. Alright friends, let's go. I just opened a trade to go up, and let's figure out why I made this decision. Right now the chart is in a consolidation zone. Do you know what I mean? This is a price range that we can mark roughly like this. We draw the support level following the fractal arrow that just appeared, and we also find the resistance level. Yes, on one hand the MACD shows a signal for a price drop. Its lines crossed from top to bottom, but the volatility isn't enough to break the level right away. When the fractal arrow lights up, it indicates a possible rebound. Therefore, I expect a breakout, but only after a price correction. A bounce maybe, another one, then a drop. And we can draw the same conclusion from the alligator. Its lines crossed, but are still very close to each other. The ramp up has begun. $11 in my deposit balance. I'm investing this entire amount in the next trade because today I'm going all in. Let's find a new trading opportunity. Never go all in and risk like this. These are basic truths. What I do in the video should stay only in the video. It's part of the show to make it more interesting for you to watch. And yes, it doesn't always work on the first try. There are takes that end up in the trash, just like my deposit. But in reality, I don't trade this way. I hope you understand. And if you want to dive into the world of trading and figure out how to make money on the exchanges, subscribe to my TG channel. I share practical tips there to make your trading steps easier and your wallet heavier. Plus, every week I run trading marathons in a closed club. It's a convenient format for beginners, but it's also useful for those with experience. Here is how it works. Every evening we trade together. I share signals that I use to make my own trades and explain them, just like in this video. You follow my example. Some club members achieve amazing results in a week. They increase their deposits from $100 to $5,000. Want to do the same? Then subscribe to my Telegram channel. You'll find reviews from my partners there too. The link is in the description of this video. But my confessions shouldn't distract you from watching this video. Watch until the end. The signals and their analysis are absolutely real and will be useful for you. So let's continue and get back to trading, friends. Just opened a trade to go down, friends. It's a similar situation, but in reverse. Let's take a look. Here, the alligator lines are already quite spread out, signaling growth. And the chart indeed grew at this point. But look at this. At this level, there were previous fractal signals indicating a strong resistance level, from which the chart bounced back. Just got the same signal now. See this green arrow? So I'm betting that this is a consolidation zone and the market will reverse from here, despite the alligator signal, which can be quite sluggish in a low volatility market. And the MACD supports my words. Low histogram bars indicate weak volatility, and for several periods they've been red. Moreover, its lines are starting to cross now, so my decision was correct, bringing my deposit to $21. Let's continue and look for a new trading opportunity. Opening a down option. This is a classic situation from Bill Williams' strategy, which I've covered in detail in another video. Check it out on my channel if you haven't seen it. There is a reversal signal from the alligator. Its lines crossed and are directed down. We just need confirmation to be sure. For this, we find a candle that didn't cross the alligator lines while in the sideways trend and has a fractal arrow. We draw the support level line from this point. When the chart breaks this level, it's almost a sure signal for decline. The MACD also confirms it. The lines crossed from top to bottom and the red histogram bars are growing. So I expect that after a pullback, the price will continue to fall since the next support level is far away. Very far away, believe me. But another profit is close. And here it is, hitting the deposit. We made $31. I'm reinvesting the entire amount and going on to find a new opportunity. Alright, I'm taking a risk but opening a down option. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend beginners to jump into such a mess. Let me explain why. There was a drop in the price followed by a sideways movement. So there was a consolidation zone, then another drop. I'd mark the sideways levels like this. For now, we see the alligator and MACD lines crossing, signaling growth. So there are signs that the price might start rising. But again, in low volatility, I see a more likely scenario of growth through a rebound from the level. Plus, there is no clear level formed by candle that doesn't intersect with the alligator. Yes, my prediction was correct. There is a rebound from the entry point. And what's happening now? We were trading well and everything was going according to plan. Learn from my mistakes. Even if the risk paid off, sometimes it's better not to earn than to lose. This happens when you misjudge the entry point, especially when you're just starting to trade. But we continue and see where else we can earn, preferably without risks this time. Here is another tempting offer to enter a trade. I'm opening it up, but this time there are fewer reasons to doubt the rebound. Here we have a clear support level, and it's very strong, judging by the chart's history. The sideways corridor looks like this, but this time the alligator lines are still tightly intertwined and the MACD shows no market activity, nor do the histogram bars. So again, I expect a rebound from the support level within one period at least. But that's enough for us. In this situation, you need to be very careful about choosing the entry point. The rebound might be small. If you handle it carelessly, there will be problems. By the way, I have a separate video about trading at support and resistance levels. I cover everything in great detail, so don't be lazy to watch it if you are not familiar with this topic. A well-chosen entry point gives me results, though with some swings again. $109 in the bank, and we keep boosting it. For that, we need a new entry point. I'm sticking with the Euro and American dollar pair where we closed the last trade. This time, I'm trading down. A few minutes ago, we earned from a rebound of the lower boundary of the corridor, and now I see no reason for the chart to break the resistance level. The logic is the same. No market activity, no level breakout. Because for that, there need to be players willing to push the price beyond the corridor. Without that, the chart will keep bouncing around in this horizontal range, moving snake-like from level to level. Yes, it will eventually leave the zone, but there is no reason for that now. If you pick the entry point exactly at the levels, it's almost a guaranteed win and profit on your balance. That's why sideways trades are convenient. Wait for the right moment and press the button. And the result will be with you. We now have $205 in the balance. I sometimes hear that you can't trade in sideways trend. Okay, it's understandable when you trade the assets themselves, but why not with options or futures? Alright, I don't see a suitable entry point now, so let's look for something else. Or maybe not. The candle is again close to the resistance level, an excellent opportunity to open another trade, which I did. Same reasons, and the entry point is good. I think I managed to open even higher this time, minimizing the risk of losing money. I always say in my videos that you shouldn't rely only on indicators. And in general, trading on a clean chart can bring even better results since indicators don't confuse you. For example, now the divergence of the alligator lines might suggest growth, which is not true. At least not in the moment. Experienced traders know that indicator signals work reliably only in a strong market with a clear trend. But often the trend is noticeable even without indicators, when the chart starts moving up or down strongly. So try to trade with your mind. You'll be surprised how much this will positively affect your balance. And we friends now have $385. Now it's definitely time to look for a new trading opportunity. I'm back to the Euro and American dollar pair. I opened an up trade. As I said, the trend is obvious even without indicators. But let's see how they react to its appearance. I've explained this before. We have a candle that doesn't intersect with the alligator. The chart broke the level we drew from it. The only thing that bothered me was another resistance level slightly higher. So I waited for the chart to break it too. It did so sharply, so I didn't manage to open earlier. But both the alligator and MACD show strong growth signals. Since there are no obstacles above, I expect the growth to continue confidently. And I can confidently say that this prediction could have been made easily without indicators. The only plus of indicators is that they give beginners extra confidence by confirming their hypothesis. $724 earned! For now, I don't see where the growth will end. Without knowing the entry point for the trade, I won't risk it. So I'll look for it in other currency pairs. Let's open a trade to go up. Again, a similar situation, but this time I know both the entry point and the target. Let's break it down. Looking at the indicators, MACD shows confident growth, alligator shows the same. And let's look further. The chart broke the resistance level we drew based on the fractal above the candle that doesn't intersect with the alligator. So I expect growth after a slight correction, roughly here, because at this point there was also a resistance level before. The price can grow up to there, and then we'll see what the market situation is at that moment. I'm often asked if I give 100% guarantee on my signals. Of course not. No one can, it just doesn't exist. But my success rate is around 70%, and that's enough to be profitable, like I am now. Friends, we have $1,392 in the bank. Super! But remember, I talked about the goal. It hasn't changed, so now on the pullback I'll open another trade for the same reasons. Let's go! Going back to the question of guarantees, I'll say that they only exist at work. When you go to work and get a salary. There, yes, guaranteed and risk-free. But that's why it's so little unless, of course, you're a manager who already carries responsibility and risks. Risk is the essence. The higher they are, the higher the potential income. And in any activity, you first learn to earn little. You reach a new income level only when you are ready to take responsibility for the result. Trading, in essence, is no different with one exception. You have no ceiling, it's only your head. As long as you blame the market and bad signals for your mistakes, you'll keep losing money. When you realize that everything is in your hands, you'll start to grow, and I assure you, the results will come immediately. You'll see them in your balance, like I do now. We've surpassed $2,000. The goal has been reached, the chart hit the resistance level I showed you. Now the question is, what will happen to the price next? Will the chart break this level too, or will it reverse? There is still potential, and the candle's shadow already pierced it like a spear. So let's open another trade to go up. The moment is right for this. Let me explain an important nuance. Remember, I said the level is better drawn by a candle that didn't intersect with the alligator. And at this point, we have a large accumulation of fractal signals. The chart went beyond this resistance level but immediately flew back. So I wouldn't consider the fractal above this candle as a level point. It's more like an unplanned market spike, so I think the price can go higher now. But even if we exercise caution and assume there is a level slightly higher, opening after the correction can still mean the chart won't have time to reverse from it in the next minute. At most, the growth will stop here. 5 seconds left, but we can already say the prediction was accurate and another profit hits the deposit. Congratulations to us all! Friends, $3,162. This is the amount I plan to stop at today. Already an excellent result. So I'm ending the trading session and moving on to my favorite part, withdrawing the earned money. So let's withdraw today's earnings. I want to take out $3,000 to my crypto wallet. There are different cryptocurrencies to choose from: Bitcoin, Litecoin, and so on. But I'll choose USDT as it's the most convenient for me since this currency equals 1 pay per dollar. We'll click continue and get to a page where we can see the remaining funds in the balance and a short message from the broker asking to wait a bit. While waiting for them to be credited, let's check the transaction history. It shows that I requested a $3,000 withdrawal and can still cancel it. The processing isn't completed yet. I'm waiting for this amount to appear in the wallet, and then I'll come back here and show this page after the withdrawal is complete. Here it is, the final result of my efforts. The record has been updated, the request is now completed, and my wallet has $3,000 that I can spend anywhere in the world. That's all. Let's summarize. Thank you for watching my videos to the end. I have a special bonus for you. In my TG channel, I'll give you a link to get a 50% bonus on your first deposit in Pocket option. I hope you liked the video and you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And hit the bell so you'll be the first to know about my new videos, and we'll see each other more often. That's all for now. It was great to see you. Bye everyone!